Welcome, everyone. Well, we want to thank you on behalf of the National Youth Development Council for joining us for this Health and Wellness Summit. We hope that today will not only give you the information you need to take the driver's seat in your pursuit of your own personal health, both mentally and physically, but also it gives you the information you need to take this back to your communities and your families to make sure that everybody is serving at their best. So to begin, I will share that our president and founder, Dr. Richard Smith, could not be here with us today. He actually is not feeling too well. So what I'll do is first share a little bit about Dr. Smith, and from there, I'll also share his address to all of you. So Mr. Richard Smith is a veteran who served 2 tours of combat duty as a Pathfinder in the U.S. Army. He is the former news director for the United Nations New World News Network in New York City and was associate publisher of the New England Black Weekly newspaper. Mr. Smith served as a member of the Louisiana Juvenile Justice Committee and worked as executive director of the Youth Development Council in New Orleans under former Mayor Mark Morial, current president of the National Urban League. As a law enforcement officer, he worked as a police investigator for the BHA and served as a court officer for the trial court of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. He served as special assistant for planning and development to the director of community programs for the New England Conservatory, and most of all, he serves all of you through the work of the Youth Development Council. So again, we thank you for your presence. He really regrets not being able to be here with you, but I ask for your energy, your attention, and very generally, your presence. I'm very proud to be part of an organization that has achieved so much success in providing important critical service to our youth. By the grace of God, we have accomplished our goals as of this date with sincere, devoted volunteers and supporters who believe in the commitment and mission. I am truly grateful and thankful to each and every one of you. I want to thank members of the Boston City Council, our supporters in the Massachusetts Legislature, the Boston Red Sox organization, and all of the other vendors and community partners we have present with us today. It is because of your generous human spirit that the National Youth Development Council is able to continue to help the Boston community and other community organizations execute a meaningful and effective service delivery system to our youth and their families. In a short period of time, many of you will be leaders, policymakers, service providers, and caretakers. Like those of us before you, you have all of these assets at your hands, and we hope that you use them to the best of your ability. And of course, the root of all of that will be your own personal health and wellness. Your personal behavior, your treatment of each other, the way you eat, what you eat, and how you live will make the greatest impact on your future. Dr. Howard Koch, Assistant Secretary of Health for the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Koch.
All right. How you guys doing? How about a big round of applause for the National Youth Development Council? We want you to get involved, get moving, care about your community, that's public health, get rewarded, and that's going to bring you a better health and a better life in the future. So thanks so much for having me here today.
I'd like to introduce our next speaker. we have Donnell Williams, President and CEO of the Urban League of Eastern Massachusetts.
I'm really grateful to Richard Smith and Jeff for me being a part of this program this morning. And one of the things that I would like to try to do, let me back up. I want to acknowledge to Dr. Cole and other fellow speakers, and very grateful to be on this platform with you. Young people, Dr. Cole gave you a snapshot of what's going around the country. I'm going to take a different approach because I want you to think about it. If you had $20 in your pocket,
I do.
imaginary $20. I'm going to call this the up and down. So if you had $20, and we're going to think about what you would spend that $20 on. So if we think about breakfast, pay attention. Think about lunch, we think about dinner, and we think about snacks. If I name anything that you may potentially buy for breakfast, lunch, dinner, or snack, and I say something that you would normally buy during the week, I want you to stand up. Okay? You with me? Yeah. Breakfast. And I'll try not to mention the establishments because that could be troublesome for me. But if you pass the Arches, if you pass those places and you buy a sausage, an egg, or bacon and egg sandwich, stand up. Tell the truth. All right, everybody, now I want you, this is a true up and down now. So are these the only ones that buy breakfast and egg sandwich? Dunkin' Donuts? Who has a donut? Okay. All right, let's sit down. Let's sit down for a second. How many of you walk by those little corner stores and have a juicy juice? At lunchtime, not at school. How many of you walk by some of these places and you get a slice of pepperoni or cheese pizza? All we're trying to do today is very simple, is that you are in control of what goes in your body. And if you do it over time, if you eat the same things over and over and over again, all you are is a box of salt and a bag of sugar walking around in a body that calls yourself a student. And we're trying to do is to give you a message to be healthy. Thank you so much for having me.
Are you wondering why the lady from the grocery store is up here with all these really important people? Because I'm kind of wondering that too. My job, I'm really lucky. I work for a grocery store. I don't work in government. I don't throw the first pitch out at baseball games. But my job is to keep people like you happy and healthy for the rest of your lives. And I do it right around the corner from here, and there's people in all of our stores who do it for you, and it makes it accessible for you, and that's our goal. Because if you don't have your health, if you don't have your body, if you don't have the ability to get up every day and jump out of bed and get after your dreams, you're in trouble. And who's in control of that? Who's in control? Are these big politicians, are the people who work way high above, are they in control of us being healthy and happy for the rest of our lives? No, exactly, we are. We are, the little people on the ground, at the grocery store. And you are in the choices that you make every single day. So we're gonna play that up and down game again, because that's kind of was my gig and he stole it. But we're gonna put a different spin on it. I'm gonna list out a food. If you like that food, you get up. Who likes pizza? Who likes chicken nuggets? Who likes grilled cheese sandwiches? Who likes cheeseburgers? Right? Who likes heart attacks? Who likes diabetes? Who likes strokes? What do those last three things have to do with the first three things I mentioned? Cholesterol, fat, I got some good answers there. Cholesterol, fat, what else? Nutrition, I hear some good words. What else? Go ahead. One more time, I can't hear you. Death, yeah. Do you know? Did you know? And I know it sounds cliche, you are what you eat. Every single morsel that you choose to put in your mouth is either going to help you be happy and healthy for the rest of your life, or it's going to make it harder and present an obstacle in that. And you guys have the control. That's the best part about it, is you don't need to wait for anybody. You don't need permission. You don't need a degree. You don't need a fancy job or to be a famous athlete to do this. You can do it each and every day. And here around this room are people who want to help you and give you tools to do that. All right? How many of you eat salad? Who eats salad? Okay, good. How many of you put at least 5 servings of fruits and vegetables in your body every day? All right. All right, so here's my big rule for you guys. No matter what you're doing, no matter how many times you pass through the Golden Arches, or you're running on Dunkin', or you're getting whatever foods that you crave, please, 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 for the crazy lady from the grocery store who managed to score a spot up here on this stage, next to all these really important people, please, 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 eat more fruits and vegetables. And today, out in the foyer there, my team from Whole Foods Market has come, and we have brought a bunch of healthy snack options for you. And we're making you smoothies that have got vegetables in them. All right, just for that, each and every one of you, Whole Foods Market, no kids get past that door without having a smoothie that has spinach in it. I'm gonna say it, yeah. That's right, says the crazy lady from the grocery store. You're all gonna get some spinach. We've got Olivia's Organics out there. They've got little to-go salads for you. Don't panic, it tastes good. Green is good. All right? Okay, settle down. Settle down, it's okay. Don't be afraid of the vegetables. But I do want to impart with you, and I hope that you understand, that all of these people who come here today, and Dr. Smith, who's not here, all of us, really, at the end of it, our job, our desire is to make sure you are happy and healthy for the rest of your lives. But we need your help to do it. We need you guys to make smart choices. We need you to get moving. We need you to eat your fruits and vegetables. Yes, I need you to eat your spinach, all right? And if you do that, I promise you that the path ahead of you will be easier, because you will wake up every day feeling fresh and energized and ready to get after your dreams. And that's what we want. So thank you.
My name is Matt. Why can't you just lower the cost?
Which cost? So his question is, why can't we just lower the cost? Anybody want to tackle that quickly?
So that's exactly what we're trying to do, and I don't know if you kids are following the whole discussion about health reform in the country, but that's an initiative the president led and signed into law over 2 years ago. We're trying to make prevention more important, make investing in kids like you more important, make care more coordinated for people, and in the end, hopefully that'll bring costs down in the long run. So that's what the goal is from the president's point of view, and we know that starts with you, so that's why we're here.
Grocery store and not in politics, I would actually say that you guys have the control to lower healthcare costs by what you put in your mouth. Because if you keep your body healthy, then we're not going to need all of the expensive procedures and all of the medications, and we're not going to need all of those things. And if you choose to start eating healthy foods, we're going to need more healthy foods in our stores. And if you choose to stop purchasing the foods that are making us sick, that are causing all of these problems inside of our bodies, then you guys have the control. And that's what everyone's really trying to tell you today, is that you guys are in the driver's seat of the future.
Most importantly, whatever information you gather here, it's so important. It's most important that you don't leave it here. Literally take it back with you and share that with your loved ones and with those in your community. Again, thank you.